Hello and welcome, PocketWatch here, and it's about time for another episode of Umineko. So yeah, it's late right now, and I'm recording this right after the stream with Elden Ring, where we tested some stuff. And yeah, I don't know why I decided to put up the Umineko recording, but I think I just felt I want to record, so let's just continue. Let's continue the story and let's see what kind of test Kinzo prepared for the grandkids. Once again, there was a call from Kraus to the guest house. And the message was that Kinzo wanted to hold a test to see if the grandchildren had the qualifications to become his successor. Okay, yep, pretty much. My camera is a little bit too small. Now should be fine. From Kraus' restrained style of speech, Jessica realized as his daughter that he was being forced to speak. Oh. And she was forced to realize that the hostages were being exposed to danger even now. And that if they refused this test, there was a possibility that the hostages would be harmed. Yeah, pretty much you take the test or your whole family dies. That's kind of the deal. Butler is like... Butler faces like he's thinking like... He's like in the thinking mode. Kraus put down the receiver, then looked at the grinning Kinzo on the other side of the bus. Kinzo gave his next order.
テストの前に無関係なものを排除しなくてはならない。
What?
ゴーダと熊沢がそこにいるのであろう。
Oh, so you mean just leave room? So the test will... What?
テストに干渉されては邪魔なのでな。
Wait, so this test will not be like find your parents, it's going to be something that they can do in this room. Since the requirement is just Kumasawa and Goda go away.
彼らをゲストハウスより追放せよ。
Oh, from the whole guest house, okay.
追放ですか。バラ庭園に園芸倉庫があったはず。そこへゴーダと熊沢を閉じ込めて施錠せよ。
That's very specific. You're not just letting them go away. You just order to imprison them, so you know where they are, so they can be sacrifices.
まずはそれからだ。直ちに遂行するように伝えよ。我が武具たちが監視する。
Weapons will be watching.
疑わしい行為に及べば、テストは直ちに中止し、お前たちすべてを生贄として処刑する。
Damn, so savage. What do you have, like snipers in the forest?
もしもしジェシカ、今から父さんの言うことをよく聞きなさい。
Kraus relayed the orders to lock up Goda and Kumasawa.
どんなテストをなさるつもりですか?
Yeah, this is like very interesting. I have no idea what kind of test they can take. Other than finding them.
実に簡単なテストだと思う。
Okay.
孫たちの覚悟を見せてもらうだけだ。
Okay.
さて、どんな結果を見せてくれるのか。
Looking disgusted, Kiria watched Kraus, who was talking with the children. I hate it, but for now, we cannot refuse orders. In this dungeon, Affable resistance won't amount to anything. If we provoke him too much and drive him into a position where he might kill us, there will no longer be any way to stop this murderer. For now, the only choice left is to obey his rules without agitating him, all the while waiting for an opportunity. However, if we continue to obediently follow his commands, the children might be attacked in this so-called test, and they might even lose their lives. Whenever we feign obedience or try to resist, nothing will cause the situations to improve. Anyway, straining our eyes so that we don't let a single chance escape until the very end is the only resistance possible now. While telling herself this, Kirie watched over Kraus as he delivered Kinzo's orders.
キリエさん、ここは辛抱しましょう。
Patient, your doctor. Huh?
分かってるわ。悔しいけれど今は待つしかない。この鉄格子さえ何とかできれば私たちは屋敷へ戻ることができるんだから。
なんとかここを出られれば試してみましょう。金蔵さん、頼みがある。
Okay.
ん？何か我が友よ。
金蔵さんが子供たちを試したいというのはよくわかった。金蔵さんの納得のいくようにするといい。金蔵さんの力がなければとっくに潰れていたかもしれない後ろ宮家だ。
Okay, what are you playing for, Nanjo?
その担い手を慎重に選びたい気持ちよくわかる。それにそのための親族会議だ。私ら邪魔はせんよ。
お前の理解が得られて助かる。そうだ、これは親族会議なのだ。私が次期当主を選び決定する最後の親族会議なのだよ。
Or no successor and everyone will die.
それでだが金蔵さん、ここはあまりに冷えすぎる。あんたのテストの邪魔はせんから、もう少し暖かい場所に移してもらうことはできるかね。
That will give them opportunity to escape. That's true. Moving prisoners always is a risk. Even like opening this cell would be the risk. So like if they would just bring some like pillows or something. At Ninja Wards, the slight signs that Kinzo's mood had been improving were blown away. Ninja was struck with a moment of silence as Kinzo gazed at him with dangerous eyes, as though apprising him.
確かにここは冷えますね。老体にはおつらいでしょう。親方様、上の部屋に移し替えても良いのでは。
Oh.
それはできん。
Okay, why
甘い
not?
ぞ南條。お前は一手猶予を与えるような素振りで実に華麗に布石を打つではないか。その手には乗らんぞ。凍えるというなら真っ赤に焼けた石炭でも敷き詰めてやればよい。
申し訳ございません。
Virgila had tried to help out, but in the end, Kinzo would not comply.
あなたたち
Oh, hello,
は
Gap.
楽しいのね。
Yep.
その気になれば、こんな鉄格子簡単に破れるでしょうに。
That's true, actually. I forgot about. I mean, I did not forget about it, but I didn't thought like about that. Like, Canon can like literally create a blade from his hand to just cut stuff. Shannon have a shield. I assume she can, like, she have strength to like bend bars or something as well. They have a lot of force here, but they're not showing this to anyone.
ここを破ったとて何もなりません。
確かに、ここを破ったなら ゴールドスミスのゲームが終わることを意味する。あなたたちも、そしてゲストハウスの人間たちも即座に金蔵の儀式の生贄となるでしょうね。でも案外あなたたちだけかもしれないわよ。この状況を打開できる力を持っているのは、ね。黄金鏡にたどり着きたいんでしょ。叶えたい夢がいっぱいあるんでしょ。
Yeah, Canon is she's tempting them.
挑発はいけませんよ。これはあなたのゲームではない。
どうしたロノウェイ。
いえいえ、何も。捕虜とおしゃべりをしていました。お許しを。
Gaps and one final sneering smile at Canon and then turned away. Canon could only bite his lower lip and shake his fists. Like, I feel like literally everyone knows that Canon is easy to being manipulated. I don't know. Like, I have a feeling like everyone is manipulating Canon this whole game.
よく頑張ったね。
He's cool, but in most cases, he's easy to being influenced.
よく我慢したよ。
僕たちは無力だ。家具だから。
Yeah. Furniture.
そう
Again.
だね。私たちは無力。
Yeah, Canon. What can I say?
でも家具は必要とされることだって、そして愛されることだってあるよ。今の私たちは暗い地下室にしまわれているだけ。
Wow.
きっといつか誰かが愛してくれる、必要としてくれるから。だから今は挑発に乗らないで耐えようね。
お父さん、ゴーダたちを倉庫に閉じ込めるよう指示をしました。
よかろう。電話を切ってよい。シエスタ姉妹、孫たちがゴーダと熊沢を閉じ込めるのを監視せよ。もしも不審な動きがあるようならば、その時点で次期当主を選ぶテストは
Yeah,
終
you
了
don't want to
だ。
mess with Kinzo. When Kinzo made his order, the Chester sisters appeared behind him in the line. I just look at them for a bit here. Nice.
了解であります。石膏は私がやる。556と410は両翼支援。
That's a new one! 556, we didn't saw 556. And 410, not 45. 45 is not included in this operation? Wait, what?
45は全集計可。
Oh. Okay. Never mind.
00-556は
As what?
そうだった。
Why are you worried? What?
いい子でした。
Oh, she's dead. Or something. Wait, so someone actually killed that Chester sister? So it's possible to kill them actually.
だから私は嫌いに。
I don't like them. Wait, what? So there's like wait, what?
いいやつは
Good people, what? So they were like too good. Maybe they like, I mean, not like them. Like 556. Maybe 556 was like having more emotions, like warm emotions, and they like pitying, give a pity to someone or trusted to someone, and they just got killed. Huh.
何をしている
Background
かシエスタ姉妹。
New background, new background. cave. And the long, like, road. Huh.
我が命令を遂行せよ。
失礼しました。では監視に向かうであります。出撃。
The Chester sisters erased their forms simultaneously. Nanja and Kuria had witnessed the instance they appeared and disappeared as if by teleportation. But they interpreted this as moving in and out of the darkness in a way that only looked like teleportation. And the two could do nothing but rub their eyes.
さて、私はテストの準備をしよう。ロノウェイ、ガープ、お前たちには試験官を頼む。
You know what? Like, part of me wants to stop analyzing Umineko and just being blown away by the climax without like realizing what's going on. This is like part of my brain wants, and other part of my brain tries to figure out stuff. I don't know which one should I trust.
ワルギリアはこやつらを監視するように。何しろ我が家具が2人いる。
Okay. Ronove and Gap as the examiners. That would be interesting.
一応は警戒せよ。
He glanced at Shannon and Cannon. Oh. So Shannon and Cannon can essentially overpower Virgila, probably? This is a very interesting revelation. I feel like Virgila is more powerful. Tightly closing her eyes, Shannon gave a silent bow and answered wordlessly, avoiding any unnecessary actions.
かしこまりました。注意します。
リーアの老体には寒くて辛くない？
Dead nicknames. Yes.
湯たんぽでも持ってくる？
うるさいです。早く追いきなさい。ガップ。
She tried to make a short name for Gap. Oh my god. You cannot short Gap. You just cannot. You can just, I don't know, you should call her Ga. If you would like to short this. Hey Ga.
さてさて、テストとは、そして試験官とは、今回のゲームは変わった試みですね。お嬢様を楽しま
Yeah,
せ
this
る
is like
展開
total
になると
different.
良いのですが。
This is like totally different from what was like up until this point.
さあさあおいでなさい。ヤギの従者たち。
Oh. Hello, goatees. Virgila began to call out into the darkness. And from that spot, 3 massive goat-headed attendants suddenly appeared.
リーチェの眷属ね。
Yes.
便利だわ。しかも暖かそうだし。ああ、湯たんぽの代わりね。なら、ヤギより羊の方がいいんじゃない？
カシミヤ臓器のくせにうるさいですよ。
You're in Kashmir.
彼らは賢くはありませんが、命令に忠実で強靭な頼れる従者たちです。
うん、任せるぞ。
Okay.
我が友ワルギリアよ。
Argilia is his friend as well. Okay. The only people that Kinzo calls friend for now, I think, if I'm correct, is Nanjo, Genji, and Virgila. Did he called Ronova his friend? Remind this to me in the comment. I'm not sure entirely. I think not. I think he called Genji his friend, but not Ronova.
残りの者は私と来い。
With a dignified gesture, Kinzo fluttered his cloak. Following him were Ronove and Gap. Oh, right. I will have to check Discord because I think I forgot. I don't know if you posted the Gap from manga. I would like to see how Gap looks in the manga. So if you're listening to this and you are on the Discord, then you can post some like manga chapters from Umineko where the Gap is, I guess. For research. We need to see how Gap looks in like different medias, I guess. Okay. The ghost jumped in surprise and then came tottering back. Kiria, who had been watching stand as all this played out, couldn't help but snort.
愉快な部下ね。ゴールドスミス卿より死後の許可は与えられていませんよ。
Virginia seems like off. I don't know. She doesn't. I don't get Virginia vibes from her. I don't know. It feels like it's not Virginia. I don't know why. It feels weird. She's like not confident at all. Even like being here like one-on-one with like Kiri and everyone. She was probably embarrassed. Virginia had spoken coolly, but Kiri saw through that, and for a little while she couldn't restrain her muffled laughter. However, on the inside, Kiri was surprised at the number of people Kinzo had with him. After all, including Kinzo himself, at least 10 enemies had already been spotted. The dungeon they were currently locked in was supposed to be underneath the hidden mansion called Kuvadorian. Although the mansion had been whispered of, not even Kraus had known of its existence until today. But Nanjo did. Apparently, and never told anyone, like, what the fuck, Nanjo? Excuse me? Are there actually several facilities like this on Rokkenjima? What is it, lost? Were many unknown henchmen that only Kinzo knows of hide? Just how many humans are on Rokkenjima locked away by the typhoon? No, on the contrary. Were we the only ones under the impression that there were only 18 people on this island? It was also stated in red, so I don't know how the fuck there's so many people when there's supposed to be only 18. We'll figure this out when we think about episode 4 theory, I guess, but that gets like complicated as fuck. Like, we could try to understand 18 people on the island, like killing someone off and faking this one person for someone else. Like Butler made a theory at the beginning that Kinzo is actually dead and someone else is the Kinzo right now. We could do that like with anyone, literally. But come on, it's like 10 additional people. Like, how do you even fake 10 people out of 18? Like, it's impossible. Majority of people would be like fake. How? Well, we were. Who bricked over whenever Beatrice exists or not, and worried about whenever a 19 person exists or not. Nothing more than the frogs in the well on this island. No, wait, not only that. But now, are there actually more people on the enemy side than on ours? Pretty much yes. I'm with you, Kirie. I don't know.
魔女？悪魔？魔法？それを信じろというの？おかしいのは私の目？それとも頭なの？
Is Kirie losing mind?
頭がどうにかなりそうよ。
Oh shit. A mass murder by magic. Demons forming and disappearing into thin air. Setting aside the enemy numbers. How should we interpret the various things? Trust before our eyes that can't be explained with the common sense of our world. Kiria started to feel like she didn't know what was going on anymore. And while desperately battling the urge to abandon everything and give up, she grit her teeth and tried to hold onto her sanity. I have a feeling like Kiryu will die this episode. Like, literally anyone can die at this point. But I have a feeling like this basically proves the deathlock for Kiryu. She will probably go insane and just get herself killed. Maybe she will take out someone with her. Because she's crazy. But I think that's it for Kiryu. I think she will die. Sooner than later. Also, I think she will be like one of the first who will die, like in next deaths. Maybe she will even die like next one. Actually, no, she cannot die next one because we have second Twilight. Second Twilight must be someone who's close. So, as a third one. Obviously, Golden and Kumasawa were quite unwilling to be locked in the Rose Garden shed. But they were threatened that if they resisted, the hostages' safety could not be guaranteed. It was fairly hard to get them to agree. And once they start thinking that their safety might actually be guaranteed if the key to the gathering storehouse was to be handed to them after being shut inside. And when it's decided that blankets and food would be carried in for them, they were finally convinced. Okay. Yeah. Well, at least until Typhoon like ends, because then you have like chance to escape.
下手をすると月曜の朝まで丸々一昼夜はいてもらうことになるかもしれない。本当にお二人には申し訳なく思うよ。
George and Butler cleared the space to the floor, then spread the blankets there. They also left the canned food, crackers, and other light snacks as they had brought.
月曜の朝までを二人でこの量じゃ辛いな。せめて厨房に言われたなら。
余計な場所には行くなと言われてる。私たちは監視されてるらしいしな。
You are watched. Yeah, you have pretty much snipers in the forest right now. Like literally snipers with bows.
何もお力になれないことを申し訳なく思います。こんな時に皆さんのおそばにいてこその私どもなのに。
仕方ないです。それより熊沢さんをよろしく頼みますね。何が起こるかわからない。いざという時は臨機応変に助けてほしい。そして何よりも無事でいてほしい。
ええ、
Okay.
分かっています。皆さんこそ気をつけてくださいね。今の親方様はまるで人の命をチェスの駒のように奪います。気をつけてください。
Golda stopped at the floor, even now unable to believe that what had happened, as he remembered that atrocity in the dining hall, and he hung his head in shame at his failure to fully describe the terror.
ありがとう。くれぐれも注意してくださいね。熊沢さんも。
ジョージさんたちもくれぐれもご用心なさってくださいね。もう私には何が何やらさっぱりわかりませんとも。
それじゃあ僕たちは行きます。行こう、バトラ君、ジェシカちゃん、ほらマリアちゃんも。
Okay. Looking at the pitiful expressions on the imprisoned pair's faces, it got really hard to close the shutter. But we can't disobey. We're being watched. The shutter was brought down and locked. Then George walked towards the small window on the side of the storehouse. At that side, there was a small latticed window that could only admit light and ventilation. It looked like something from a jail. making the two of them seems even more pitiable. But on the other hand, it would hopefully protect them from Kinzo and his subordinates. Yeah, not really. He opened the window and called out.
大丈夫ですか？寒くないですか？
ええ、毛布をこんなにいただきましたからね。くるまっていればきっと平気ですよ。
Okay.
石油ストーブとかを持ってくればよかったな。
ここじゃ換気できないからね。
Also, in episode 3, you could like assume that Virgila was actually Kumasawa, like in disguise or even not, and this is just like for the viewer that she looks differently or whatever. It's just like random thought. But this episode, you can clearly see that Virgila and Kumasawa are like two different people. Like you have them like literally in the two places at the same time. So that's not the case, at least not for this episode. Like, I think like every episode could have different truth and different explanation, and maybe together they just mean something. So yeah, maybe Kumasawa is the Virgila in the episode 3. Maybe she's not. Well, we'll think about this later.
辛いだろうけど今は仕方がない。僕たちは人質を取られている。逆らえない。
Yeah, pretty much.
畜生、なんとかキリエさんたちを救出することができれば。
Butler, don't do anything stupid now. I beg of you.
聞かれてるかもしれないよ。
Yeah, just...
ゴーダさん、これそのシャッターの鍵です。
確かにお預かりします。
Goda took the key, showed it to Kumasawa, and placed it in his own pocket. Okay. There's only one key to the gardening shed shutter. That key was being held by the ones locked up inside. The children had kept it, and had it stolen from them by some chance. That would do nothing but expose the lives of those in the shed to danger. And even with the key, the shutter could not be opened from the inside. Kinzo's demands were fulfilled this way. However, there was now no longer any way to open the shed from the outside either. This protected them. Kinzo had ordered that they'd be confined, and we could do nothing but trust that this cold, closed room would protect them. Jessica watched this while holding Maria's hand, then looked over the tickets in the pitch-black rose garden. Someone in the darkness. Somebody was hiding, watching to see whenever we obeyed orders or not. Of course, when we pointed our flashlights out there, no suspicious silhouettes appeared. But somebody was surely out there, hiding and watching. I was hit many times with an urge to scream at them, but I was able to hold that urge back through reason. A four children left the area, repeatedly looking back over their shoulders. The light from the faint light bulb in the gathering storehouse was seeping out slightly. I wonder if this insane accident will come to an end somehow, so that we can meet those two again. To George, who had closed the shutter himself, the resistance of the lock had made it feel as though he would kill them with his own hands.
それでも俺たちは逆らえないんだよな。
Yeah, pretty much you are like in no position to negotiate at this point.
テストだと。クソじじいめ、ふざけやがって。それで母さんたちが殺されて、父さんたちが捕まって。
But more people can die.
理解できねえぜ。ぶっ殺してやる。
Oh, come on. Like, this is like... Jessica is like that in every single episode, I swear. Like, episode 2 she was like that, I think. Episode 3 definitely. And now. Yeah, like... She have like... bloodlust in her, like, all the time.
大丈夫だよ、ジェシカお姉ちゃん。
Yeah, and the Maria have hidden bloodlust. Like, she have like the most fucked up bloodlust by far. She's a sociopath with a smile on her face. She just wants to murder her mother in the most painful possible way. What the actual fuck? Well, we know why and everything, but still, she's one messed child. I know that's not her fault, but come on, we cannot deny it. Wow, nothing to be sad about. Holy shit. And she's still about this as well. Yeah, you are like, you're crazy. Okay, new test. How old Maria was? That's the question that I did not bring up since episode 1. I remember I was always thinking she was 9. And I remember everyone kept telling me that I'm wrong. How old she is? 12? Am I close? Maybe? And she could slap. Yeah. In last episode, I think in episode 3. Yeah, in episode 3, Butler also hit Maria, I think, like that.
妄想はじい様の頭の中だけにしときゃいいものを大勢巻き込みやがって。こいつは高くつくぜ。畜生め。
ゲストハウスに戻ろう。おじい様から電話があった際に不在だったらまずい。
Probably. You want to pick up that phone? Arslan by the George. Everyone began walking towards the guest house. At that moment, Jessica turned in the circle, facing towards the darkness of the rose garden and roared.
Oi! 誰か見てんだろ! ジジイに伝えとけ! 絶対にぶち殺してやるってな!
Okay, yep, Jessica is like in the savage mode again. Of course, there was no reply, only the howl of the wind and rain. The children returned to the guest house, while fearing that what was waiting for them up ahead. After they left, from the exact point in the darkness that Jessica had yelled at, 2 rabbit ears sprang up. Did you mess up your like camouflage stuff or something and that's why they figured out you were there? Yeah.
45がすっとろいからバレたね。
Yeah. I love 410. She's amazing. Like this is the best cheester.
竜王様に怒られる。
I don't know who the Pendragon-sama is. Will we see the Pendragon? I hope so. I want to see the leader of the Cheester Sisters.
竜王様に言いつけるのは許してください。
黙れ静か。どうせハッタリだ。ゴーダと熊沢の監禁は確認した。任務完了。報告に戻るぞ。
Yep.
イエーイイエーイ。
Best bunny. The best bunny. Oh, and she got hit, probably by 00.
連帯責任で人参と水だけの刑になりたいか。
Wow. On carrots on the water.
行くぞ。
Good one. Good one. The fact that they were being watched certainly seems to be true. Because when they returned to the cousin's room, turned the lights on, and lie down to the bed, the phone rang again. Yep, that pretty much confirms that they know exactly your location. You could be also bugged. Like, you could have like tracking devices on you, or at least one of you, so they can like figure it out remotely where you are. It's not necessarily mean that someone's observing you, like by eyes. Earlier, Jessica had been answering the phone, saying as this was her house. Like, tracking device could be in, like, if we are going into like theories now and stuff right now, if we assume that there's no more people and they just like, I don't know, some imaginary stuff or just to throw it off, like Maria could have the tracking device in her like in her bag, because like every single episode I think like Maria is in this, like Maria is probably involved with the culprit. I don't know, it's like every single episode I think like Maria is involved in this, on the bad side, at least to some degree. So maybe she's like tracking their location. Maybe she has a device that can like listen to their conversations as well. Some kind of like, I don't know, walkie-talkie or something. Earlier, Jessica had been answering the phone, seeing as this was her house. But now, it was the eldest, George, who picked it up. This time, Curiouson was on the other end of the line. George handed it to Butler out of consideration.
もしもし、キリエさんか。そっちは大丈夫なのか。
心配をありがとう。今のところは快適よ。ごめんなさい。死後は慎めと命令されてる。
Okay.
今から伝えることをよく聞いて。
Okay, give me the test. What's this going to be? The fact that we're all hostages still hadn't changed. Kinzo or one of the subordinates was listening to the conversation. Butler restrained the urge to talk about other things and focused on what Kiri had to say.
テストはジェシカちゃん、ジョージ君、バトラ君、そしてマリアちゃんの順で行われるそうよ。
Oh, so this is like specific order. Okay, so this is not like one test for everyone. Will they have like different missions? Different tests? Or the same, but to do like in secret?
順番に呼び出すから、それまでその部屋を出ないこと。
Okay. So maybe they will be doing the same thing and then just like, if you don't pass, you die. If you pass, you go to the room. I guess if you pass, then you just became the head of the family.
呼び出された者は一人で指定された場所に向かうこと。
To that zinc location alone. Okay. So they will have like, they will go to different locations. Butler repeated it out loud, so that the cousins listening in around him could hear.
ジェシカ、兄貴、俺、マリアの順で呼び出しがあるまで部屋にいろ。わかった。
Okay.
マリアもなのかや。
Yeah, like all of them.
9歳の子にまで。クソジジイは何を強いる気なんだ。畜生め。
Uh-oh. I was sure that I always was talking that Maria was 9 and you made fun of me out of this. So I always thought that she's like 12 or something? Also, yeah, Angie is 6 at this time. How the fuck I created 12-old Maria in my mind? When Angie is 6 at this time. And she's 3 years older, what the fuck? Maybe it's just late. Or I'm dumb. I don't know. Maybe both.
後ろ宮家の命運はあなたたちに握られてるわ。頑張って。
Okay.
あ
I wonder if everyone will have different tests or the same. Butter noticed the strange nuance in Kiri's words. Even without any blood connection, he could still understand thanks to the long-lasting bond they shared. That's in all of your hands. Huh. At this point, it doesn't make sense to worry about the Ushime family itself. That probably wasn't the message wanted to send. It probably meant there's no way for us to escape from this dungeon, and we can only wait to be rescued. Our lives are in your hands. Something like that.
ああ、任せてくれ。
Very good interpretation.
どんなテストか知らねえが上等だぜ。受けて立ってやら。本気のテストなんだよな。
Yeah, but you don't know what it will contain.
マジにやっちまって。
It will be something fucked up, probably.
いいんだよな。
Like, I don't know. If you want to pass and impress me, then here, Jessica, it's your father, and the shotgun, just kill him. And you pass. Something like that. This way he can, like, test his grandchildren and at the same time have a sacrifice for the Twilight. Like, this is like... Yep.
ダメだな。全死にかけの老いぼれが俺と本気？寝言は棺に入ってから言いやがれ。そこにいるジジイに言っとけ。次期当主は俺だ。
What a claim.
その最初の仕事はてめえの面に鉄拳ぶち込んでやることだってな。
Maybe the test already started and he wants to hear that. Entirely possible. Even without Kiria having to repeat it, Butler's powerful declaration of war reached Kinzo's ears. He's happy about that, yep.
バトラー、それは実に楽しみであるぞ。一度は後ろ宮の名を捨てた男が何を身につけ、何の境地に至って我が前に現れるというのか楽しみにしている。そう伝えよ。
Nice. Unfortunately, Kinzo's voice was not picked up by the receiver. Therefore, Kiria spoke for him.
大いに上等だそうよ。いい？バトラ君。
More up for the
手
channel.
加減は不要よ。あなたはルドルフさんの息子。いいえ、私の息子よ。
We have the sad music again. The emotional one.
誰に自慢しても恥ずかしくないところを私にも見せてちょうだい。あなたに全てを託すわ。
I leave everything in your hands. It's definitely foreshadowing her death. It's definitely foreshadowing of Kiria death. 100%.
了解だぜ、母ちゃん。
Butler calls her mom! Holy shit! That's new.
あとは任せておけ。
Wow! Didn't expect that. Always was Kiria.
もう私たちは取られてゲーム版から外された駒も同然よ。だからあなたたちだけで戦って。
キリエさん。
The nuance of those words meant we've already given up, so forget about us. But for that very reason I won't give up. I will definitely crash this test or whatever and save everyone.
それでは一番最初のジェシカちゃんへのテストの指示よ。
Oh, come on, yes, test.
自分の部屋へ行けですって。
Go to your room.
自分の部屋
Okay.
お屋敷のジェシカちゃんの自室って意味のよね。
Yup.
ジェシカに代わる。直接伝えてやってくれ。ジェシカ。
もしもし。はい。わかりました。
The first test. Jessica, what kind of test will you have?
私からか。
Yeah. I wonder if the order is specific for the reason, or this is just random?
もう覚悟決めたぜ。
Like, Umineko made me paranoid. I don't even know what's like on purpose or what's not.
行ってくるぜ。
Even Jessica was probably tempted to succumb to the fear of a girl her age. But she crushed those feelings and strengthened her resolve.
用心してね。
私たちは監視されてんだろ。
Yeah.
余計なこともできない。言いなりになるしかないさ。
食堂でジジイは何のためらいもなく瞬く。それは俺たちに対しても同じかもな。
Probably yes. Definitely even.
分かってる。返り討ちにしてやるぜ。
Yeah, just Jessica, please calm down your bloodlust and don't try to kill your examinator or something. Like, I don't know. Gap will try to tease you about how she's bigger than you, even if you are big as well, and you will get angry at this? I don't know. I'm just making bullshit now, but it's late.
無茶はダメだよ。危険だと思ったら
Just don't try to kill anyone,
自分を
basically.
最優先にして。
For any reason. Like, just don't put shotgun into their faces.
クラウスおじさんが自分のために娘が犠牲になったことを知ったら胸が張り裂けてしまうに違いないから。
Yeah, good talking, George. Very good talk. That will calm down Jessica's urge to rip apart everyone.
逆も同じだぜ。父さんと母さんが殺されて、私だけが生き残ったら。
And then you will become the Doomslayer, probably.
私の胸だって張り裂けるぜ。
You will go and try to slay demons.
バトラ君、さっきの話は本当だよね。
ああ、キリエさんたちはもう覚悟を決めている。
なら、ナオのこと上等だぜ。みんなの命は私たちの双剣にかかってるってことだ。
That's pretty heavy.
人質みんなは囚われの身で何もできない。なら、私たちが何とかするしかねえんだぜ。
I bet it's going to be something like, maybe not her father, but something like, here's Canon. Just go and shoot him. I bet this is going to be something like this.
もし何かあったらゲストハウスに逃げ戻って。
Kinzo must do like some fucked up test, that's for sure.
その時点で僕たちがおじい様のゲームに付き合うのは終了だ。
Like you have 10 minutes or something.
その時点で僕たちは宣戦布告。どこかに閉じ込められている彼らを救い出し、
Okay.
おじい様には叱るべき処遇を与える。
That's pretty bold to declare war like that. Yeah.
いいのか兄貴、シャノンちゃんもいるんだろ。
Yeah, pretty much. That's kinda bold of George.
だからといって僕は座して婚約者が殺されるのを待ちはしないよ。
Okay, he's trying to get action.
僕が恐ろしいのはおじい様にシャノンが殺されるかもしれないことに怯えることじゃない。僕の婚約者に恐怖を味わわせたクソじじいを
Wow.
君らが僕より先にぶん殴っちまうことだけさ。
Wow, okay. Is this new face for George? Did we ever saw George in this pose with his eyes? I think his eyes were always behind the glasses and we never saw his eyes in this pose. I think I'm right.
なるほどな。
He looks hot. Oh my god, I love Jessica's smile. Oh my god, this is the best face. Holy shit.
確かにこいつは
I love it.
次期当主が誰かを決めるってテストらしいぜ。
だな、クソじじいの顔面に一番最初に拳をお見舞いしたやつが
Good one.
次の当主だぜ。
George, Butler, and Jessica each forcefully nodded their heads and puts their fists together. Nah, cool. If you have manga panel for this, please post it in the Discord. I would like to see that bump fist of them three. How it looked. Then Jessica headed off to their own room as designed it. Her form disappeared into the darkness of the rose garden, waving in the strong winds. Watching her go, George and Butler gripped their fists even tighter, making them quiver. And bleed. Soon with the blood of demons. Left on the second floor, Maria watched Jessica back through the window. She wore a blank expression. Even alone, she's like that. So this is not a play. Yeah, you may not know that Maria because you are like new iteration of Maria each game. Or something, I don't know. Like every episode is different, so I don't know, every iteration of Maria. But no one got ever revived in any game. They could be revived in the first one, but Butler disagreed with Beatrice. That's why this game is still going. I guess. Jessica's form was already being completely swallowed up by the darkness. At that time, the phone began to ring again. Ooh! Phone call for Maria in specific? Bella and George heard it and came clamoring back. But Maria picked up the receiver right away. Yes. Oh, okay. Last time it was Shannon on the phone. So, they are not waiting. They are not waiting with the test. They're just like going to the places instantly. It's not like they going to finish the test one on one. Huh. Okay. Okay, it's like 5 minutes past. Great, we need that clock to see that 5 minutes passed. I don't know, I have a feeling like I should analyze the time and the clock. I really don't want to do that. That would like make horrible headache. If I will have to like analyze the time in that specific. I don't want to do that. I really don't want to. Of course, since the time of her birth, Jessica had been raised in this mansion. The atrophied Western-style house that the cousins called the mansion was her home. And yet, she had never understood her cousin's feelings as much as she did today. At the time, she had never felt her own home, which she knew well to be as an alien as it seems now. Her own room. This had once been her hideaway, the only place in this vast mansion where she could feel at peace. However, she had never felt as much pressure coming from that door as she did now. Yeah, I'm kind of scary as well. I have a feeling like this Calmon is waiting there, like tied up or something, and they will just give you like Winchester or something. She acted tough, trying to deceive herself, trying to make herself believe that she wasn't scared of anything. Burdening herself, she opened the door to her room. Okay, what's going to happen? Okay, that's pretty chill. That's just normal. As it was always. When she saw that fortunately the room didn't appear to be messed up, she relaxed. No one was there. Of course. There was nowhere for anyone to hide here. I disagree. You can hide under this bed. Unless it's like literally that thick to the ground. Then yeah, I agree. Right away, Jessica locked the door behind her. That's probably a mistake. You cannot escape now. That's why the room was safe. Well, yeah, from the perspective of Jessica, that's safer option because no one can come in. That's true. But we know some weird shit can happen. She peeked under the bed and the closet, but of course no one was hiding. So you could hide in the under the bed and in the closet. So why you said like no one can hide? You just did a terrible mistake, Jessica. Like you locked yourself up first and then you checked if someone is hiding. That's a terrible idea. What if someone was actually in the closet and jumped in with the knife on you? The door is closed. You cannot escape. Do you agree with me? Let me know in the comments. I think that was pretty dumb. Like, locking yourself up is good, but not in that order. She looked at the clock. It was just past 23:10. As her tension lessened and fatigue came back to her entire body, she realized how messed up this whole day had been. It was still about 23. The plan had been for all the cousins to gather, have fun playing around, and talk animatedly about various things together into the night. Normally we would have been doing that kind of thing right now. Why has that turned into this? Yeah, that's messed up. I want to know a reason as well. Like, what's going on Rokkenjima, and which game is like true game? Like, literally every single game is different. Like, what the fuck? What's actually going on here?
No.
She shook her head back and forth with anger and sadness. But there was no one here to direct those emotions at. Because of the lock, this room's security was guaranteed. Remembering that one more time, Jessica somehow regained her calm. If it keeps up like this, and nothing happens, I want to go to the dining hall and see Mom that face. Even though God empathized so strongly that it was so gruesome, and that I definitely shouldn't go to look at it. Even so, I wanted to see her face at the end. But we were warned repeatedly that stepping out of line, even a little, would put the hostages into danger. Could it be that locking the door was also against the rules? That's a good question actually, because you was never told to lock yourself up, just go into the room. If I close myself up in here, I alone might be saved. But if I don't open it, I will surely be against the rules, and that Canon-kun, Shannon, Aunt Kyrie, and Dr. Nanjo will be killed. There's no way this case will balance out between 5 lives and my own life. Jessica tightly shut her eyes, resisting the part of herself that said, "Isn't it okay, as long as I stay alive?" Yeah, that's kinda bad. Faced the door and made to unlock it. At that time, a crazy applause rang out, making Jessica her leap.
鍵をかけたままならルール違反ということになり、人質たちにも危害が及ぶかもしれません。
Okay, so it was actually true. So hello Renova, you just surprised Jessica in the closed room. How the fuck did you get here? If we astral magic don't exist.
しかしそれでも自分の命だけは助かるかも。しかし あなたはその誘惑に耐え、自ら鍵を開けようとした。
Was that a test? I swear if that was a test.
そのあなたの勇気は称賛に値
Like
します。
test of bravery, basically? Is that it? It's not something more fucked up? If I, the owner of this room, searched everywhere a human could be hiding, where did this man come from? There was nowhere for a human to hide. But could something non-human have managed it? This was supposedly my first meeting with this largely built, middle-aged man. I didn't recognize this guy, who looked like a butler, butler and bore the crest of the one-winged eagle.
はじめまして、ジェシカ様。私は親方様より家具頭を任されております。72柱の27位。
Oh, 72 demons, yeah, right.
ロの上と申します。
ロの上、Genjiさん。
Yeah, Genji last name is also Ronove, right?
ああ、源氏は私の弟のような存在。
Yeah, what kind of relationship you have with Genji? We know that you respect Genji a lot. And you have the same name. Or the last name. I don't know.
あるいはこの世界における私の正しい姿だったのかもしれません。
Okay, that's a very interesting interpretation of this.
より白だったと言っても良いでしょうな。
Ah, just as Kumasawa was a vessel for Virgil in the episode 3, maybe? Huh. Is my theory from like episode 1 still valid? Like way back, one of the like earliest like episodes when we had Maria being a little bit crazy. Is that like actually still valid? That Maria could be a vessel for Beatrice or something?
何を言ってんだ、こいつ。
おっと、人間には話しても理解できぬ話。
Okay.
それでは本題に移りましょう。
Yes, the test.
クソジジイの言うテストとかいうやつだな。
Yep.
さようでございます。こちらが親方様がジェシカ様に賜われました。
So everyone will have their own
テス
test.
トでございます。
A Ronove legend gesture, like that out of a butler ordering for a meal. To be set out, many gold butterflies flew up out of nowhere. Don't worry, some butterflies. As the cloud of gold butterflies spun around in a small swirl, they gathered in one place. Oh! A letter. Then the golden mound disappeared like a pile of leaves blown away by a cold wintry wind. And there lay was an envelope with the winged eagle crest drawn on it in a gold leaf. Oh my god. Why I'm recording that late? That's a bad idea actually. And after a few hours stream. What the hell? What's wrong with me? With a gesture, Ronove urged her to pick it up. Jessica immediately did so, and opened the letter inside. Let's see.
なんだこれ。
非常にシンプルな次期当主の資格を探るテストでございます。
Simple test, eh? And Jessica is surprised by that.
そこに記されている問いに、どっか後ろ宮家を担う次期当主としての心構えで臨んでいただき、
What?
答えとそれに至ったお考えをお聞かせください。
So this is just like literally some question in the letter? Is that it? It's not something like massacre your own family? I'm surprised. I'm surprised. Still, what kind of question is that then? Because Jessica is like not happy about that, definitely. Shaking, Jessica looked between the paper and on her face several times. Come on, god damn it, just tell me the test already. I want to like end the episode, god damn it. It's too long, I cannot do this anymore. Ah. I should have not like instantly after stream doing the recording. Also my back is like killing me. I should just go to sleep. Holy shit. At that time, George, who had been called out after Jessica, could be seen in the arbor of the rose garden. If things had gone normally, he had planned to give Shannon the ring that would be proof to their engagement. Here, at this time on this day. Yep, we all know that. That happened twice, if I am correct. But the woman in front of George now was not Shannon, it's Gap. Okay.
それがゴールドスミスからあなたに与えられるテストよ。
So we're doing two tests at the same time basically because we have only two examiners. What kind of question you will have? George picked up the western envelope, which was on the table where he would once have the tea with Shannon, and read its contents. Perhaps its message was short. After glancing at it, George's eyes grew sharp.
なんだい
Even George is like, what the fuck is that shit?
見ての通りよ。それがあなたに与えられる次期当主の資格を探るテスト。次期当主としての資格を自らに問いながら、その問いに答えなさい。
Answer question.
なんてバカな問題だ
Okay. Just what is this question? Please tell me.
本当にバカな問題ね。なら、ゴールドスミスにとっての後ろ宮家の家督なんて、その程度のものなんじゃない？
George lowered his eyes to the surface of the letter once again, examining its contents. George and Jessica. While the tests given to them were slightly different, they were almost exactly the same.
以下に掲げる3つのうち2つを得るために1つを生贄に捧げよう
I was right! I was right, it's going to be something fucked up. I was surprised that this is not something that makes you murder your own family, but I was wrong. They're literally going to murder someone. Great. Fun family.
簡単な選択じゃない。どれを見殺しに選ぶか、自ら決めなさい。
Yep, pretty much.
選択を拒めば、テストは中断。
Like, entirely? Not only for you? Probably only for George.
私の手で、あなたをこの場で殺してしまってもいいって許可をもらった。
So it's basically kill one of them or let yourself be killed. This is like terrible.
それさえも選択肢に含めるなら、
What the fuck?
4択ね。
Yeah, there are 4 options.
私、君みたいなこと遊ぶのは随分久しぶりだから、それも嫌いじゃないわよ。
この3択はあくまでもテストなのかそれとも選択は結果を伴うのか
Yeah, pretty much carried out. I'm pretty sure.
何を甘えてるの？君が選択したものは、必ず命を落とす。
Okay, and what are your options actually? I bet one of them is Shannon. Among the 3 mentioned below, in order to gain 2, sacrifice 1. Wait, but it's still 3 choices then. If first is your life, then choosing nothing is the same as choosing first option. So Gap, what the fuck is wrong with your explanation? Hello? Everybody else like, oh shit, that's That's the worst. Oh my god. These are the worst possible choices ever. Oh, for fuck's sake. Your life, Shannon's life, everyone else's life. What the actual fuck is going on? I guess the answer Kinzo wants is everyone else's lives. I have no idea what George will choose. I literally don't know. I think George will choose one. So choosing nothing. So choose one. So 3 options, not 4. Gap, what the fuck is wrong with you? If you do not choose one, all of the above will be lost. Oh. So it's not his life. It's like all of them will die. Never mind then. Still, what the fuck? Like...
どうしてシャノンの名がここにあるんだ
Obviously because it's that for you. Okay, George will die.
2番目の選択肢にはそのものが最も必要とする愛する者の名が
So Jessica has probably the same but canon instead. What will Butter have? Butter will have probably Kyrie then. But he knows that Kyrie is prepared for what's going to happen, so he will choose Kyrie to actually kill her, probably. It will be painful, but he will do this probably.
ジェシカへのテストの2番にはカーンって書かれているはずだわ
That's what I assume as well.
このバカな問題をジェシカにも出したのかい
Probably will kill themselves. God fucking damn it.
ジェシカのことなんかどうでもいいでしょ
That's fucked up. This is pretty much what I thought, but in even more fucked up way.
今試されているのはあなたよ実に簡単な3択だわ他の2つのためにどれを捨てられるかということよ簡単でしょそれでも決まらないなら
God damn.
コインでも貸してあげようかしら
コイン2面しかないものでどうやって3択を
自分の命を捨てられるものがいるわけがない
You are solely mistaken, Gap. You are so mistaken on this.
となればおのずと残る選択肢は2つになる
I think, like, in case of Jessica and George, it's entirely possible they would sacrifice themselves. Like, it's like, there's no good choice in this. They won't choose, like, to just kill everyone. They won't choose to kill their loved one, and they would like to not die as well. Because it's like suicide, so you don't want to do that. It's like scary as fuck and everything. And fucked up. But in their situation, I think the first option is like... I think that this is the one that they will choose.
愛する者のために全ての人間を諦めるか一人でも多くを救うために愛する者一人を諦めるかどっちにももっともらしい大義名分がつけられるわ
Also, you should like give your apparently saying why you choose this as well.
だって今やこの六軒島は悪魔の島ですもの人間の世界の甘ったるい馴れ合いなんて必要ないの誰も責めないわあなたの心の赴くまま後ろ宮家の家督を継ぐにふさわしい資格が自らにあるかを問いながら
Also, by the way, I just remembered that I checked LP archives when I was like looking for episode 2 and stuff, and I realized I've seen already the place on the picture that was on Kumasawa house in the last episode. It was like the entrance to the chapel actually. I just like, I don't know, I forgot how the entrance to chapel looked like. There was this lion. So yeah, Kumasawa had the entrance to the chapel with some weird stuff written. So yeah.
いいえ
Random thoughts.
自らが後ろ宮家当主であると思って選択なさい。
What you gonna do? I think I know, but
バカにしやがって。
Jessica crumpled the letter up and threw it on the floor.
お怒りはごもっともと思いますよ。私も非常にお気の毒で、それでいて実に滑稽な出題だと思います。
Also, I love how they distributed the examiners. I love how composed and chill Runova is in comparison to Jessica Anger, and how George is cool and calm in comparison to like Gab, who's like teasing him and trying to like force him to an answer and everything. I love how they distributed
死に
that.
たいと願う人間なんているもんか。そして愛する人の命を見捨てて生き残りたいと思う人間なんているもんか。
Yep, pretty much.
そして自分たちだけ良ければ他の人間すべてを見殺しにできる人間なんて。
There's no good answer for this. There's really no good answer for this. I have fucking no idea what I would do in this situation. That this is just so messed up. I don't even want to think about this.
いいえ、ジェシカ様、いても良いのでございますよ。ここは六軒島、悪魔の島。今や人間の世界から完全に切り取られ、魔界にどっぷり。人の世の価値観など、次の燃えないゴミの日に出してしまいますとも。ですからどうかジェシカ様が心より欲するものを順にお選びください。
That's really fucked up. Maybe they will actually sacrifice Shannon and Canon. Maybe they will sacrifice them. And they will... Because another thing they could do is to sacrifice their loved ones. And they will have like fuel for revenge, basically. And they will just like, yeah, kill my loved ones, but it's not like you are going to be safe after this, you know? Because they won't kill like whole family. There's like just no way. Like any of them would choose like whole family to die. Also, what will happen if like... Isn't just like if one of... Well, like any one of them, if choose like everyone else will die, isn't that the game over for like examine basically? So basically choosing the third option is like winning the whole competition, I would say, for being the head of the family. Literally choosing the third option is the one that gives you like essentially the win, but you also kill everyone in the process.
その結果、残ったものがこの狂った今宵にふさわしきジェシカ様の回答となりましょう。
ふざけるな。こんなのどれも選べるものかよ。
いずれも選ばねば上記のすべてを失う。もう
Yeah, so everyone will die basically.
立派な第四の選択肢でございます。
Actually, yeah, I was wrong. I talked before about this, about Gap and stuff, but I was like, I guess, too emotional. Gap is right about the fourth option. Ronova is right about fourth option as well. First option, let you like kill yourself, but everyone else will be alive. And the fourth option is basically suicide, but like mass suicide. So yeah, that's the fourth option. So I was wrong. I'm sorry. Just you do not have to facepalm on me, okay? No, just don't.
ただそれを選び結局自らの命を落とされるなら潔く一番の自分の命を選び
Yep, that's what I think as well.
他の二つを救われた方が賢明かと思いますよ。すべてはジェシカ様の選択に委ねられます。
Yeah, I still wonder how the fuck it works in like comparison. What if Jessica chooses like to kill everyone? I'm just like throwing just random coins, okay? What if Jessica decides to kill everyone and George decides to like kill Shannon? Everyone will survive or everyone will die? Who will die? Who will survive? Like, they have literally the same questions. How do you solve this? Like, whoever is the first? I think this is just the test for whoever will answer first. Because Jessica have no idea that George is taking the test as well, right now. Only George knows that. So I wonder. Okay. That scene was observed through the magic crystal ball Kinzo held. Kinzo finally couldn't hold back. Spreading his arms and facing the heavens, began laughing in an explosive voice.
何を迷うか、愚かなる孫たちよ、我が末裔たちよ。
You will probably sacrifice like everyone. I bet.
即答できる簡単な問題ではないか。朝のトーストにバターを塗るかジャムを塗るかより迷わぬ選択であるというのに。お前たちには正しい答えがわかるか？
Is this question to us? Like to me? Oh no. He turned the face to the Chester sisters, who had been waiting for him.
申し訳ございません。私にはわかりません。ゴールドスミス
教。愚か者め、選べもせぬとはな。ゲームオーバー。
Yes.
自らの生きる理由も目的も見出せん愚かなウサギめ。
Yeah, 45 is not the best rabbit.
貴様など誰にも気づかれずに踏みつぶされて生を終えるあり一匹ほどの価値もないわ。死ね、潰れろ。私が瞬きしている間に消えてなくなれ。
God damn it. Kinzo, you need like some anger check to something.
お前はどうか。
私は一番の自分の命を生贄とするであります。
00 has her own reasons, okay.
ブグは戦い、知ってこそであります。そしてブグは敵を撃ち滅ぼし、味方を守るためにある。愛する者たちを守って死ねるなら本望であります。
Yep. I feel like that might be one of the options that Jessica and George will choose. Like just let their loves being alive.
ブグらしい実に見事な模範解答よ。即答大いに結構。そう答えれば人参が一本余計にもらえると教えられてきたのか。違うよな。それすらも違うよな。
Yeah, so sacrificing everyone, I guess.
そう聞かれたらそう答えよと、お前はただ吹き込まれた通りに答えたに過ぎない。
Actually, the true answer might be the second one, sacrifice the loved one, because Kinzo lost Beatrice, right? We know that Kinzo is like fixed on Beatrice, and he lost her, so maybe he wants like to feel better by making others choose like their loved ones as well.
お前も今のウサギと同じだ。自分の生きる理由と目的を未だに見出せずに生きている。生きる価値なきクズめ。貴様など潰されて他の家畜の餌にでもなるのがお似合いよ。
Aw. Don't be angry at her.
家畜の餌光栄であります。
Oh my god, 00 is just too devoted.
違うだろう。もう誰も死ぬところを見たくないんだろう。それがなぜ認められぬのか。認めろよ。お前の古傷の奥の奥が未だに産んで腐っていることを。不臭にて鼻が曲がりそうであるわ。愚かなる腐れウサギめ。お前にはこれが褒め言葉である。
Oh.
ありがとうございます。
She's in pain. She don't like it. She don't like it. She's crying and she's biting her teeth. And she's still obedient. That's sad and fucked up. What the hell?
さて、最後のお前はどうか。
Why 410 is not amused?
この3択から何を選ぶ？
にひ迷うことなく当然2番であります。
Yep, that's another possibility.
おお、2番か。愛する者を生贄に捧げることを胸を張って選べる者は多くない。訳を聞かせよ。
愛する者はいつかいなくなるからです。
What's the reason? God damn it.
愛する者がいなければ傷つかないし、いなくてもいつかまた誰かを愛せるかもしれない。だから今愛してる者なんて大した価値はない。
That's pretty savage, actually.
にひ
That's pretty savage.
なるほど。それでそういう回答になるわけか。愛に傷ついたがゆえに臆病になったウサギよ。ウサギは寂しさで死ぬと聞いたが、お前の心は一体いつ殺されたというのか？
Is that also wrong answer?
ならばウサギよ、問いを変えよう。2番の選択肢を愛するものではなく、そなたが愛したものの思い出に変えようではないか。どうか。
はあ。
これでももう一度選べるか。
So you won't be able to remember that person that you loved.
何が愛してるものに大した価値はないだ。愚かなウサギよ。
Okay.
自らの愛の深さにも向かい合えぬクズめ。
Yeah, okay, so the third option is the correct one. Yep, just killed everyone. Like I said, like in the beginning. Like what Kinzo would choose. Kinzo would just kill everyone. Just Kinzo.
選んでみよ。愛したものを忘れられると選んでみや。選べるだろう。選べるものな。ほら、選べるって言ってみろよ。
選べるであります。
Wow, frustrated and scared 410. I never expected to see that face, ever. I'm not fan of this face.
選べるであります。
Oh my god, she's like literally choking in tears. What the hell? That's creepy.
ゴールドスミス卿、それくらいでどうかお許しを。
Yeah, you're like torturing them. Like, Kinzo don't care, so. She just broke. What the hell?
クズウサギどもめ。お前たちはワルギリアのところへ行き、地下牢の見張りを手伝うのだ。消えよ。
What is this test? This is so messed up. The Chester sisters, with the respective old wounds of the heart gouged out, escaped by disappearing. After that, even though there was no one to hear, Kinzo continued talking to himself, as though in a play.
と、このように愉快なテストなわけだ。実のところを言えば、これが正解という選択肢はない。
Another thing I said during the letters, like there's no correct answer, like you cannot answer this. I think if Kinzo would have this answer that he would choose just kill everyone, I still think that he would do that. Probably. But like everyone outside of himself and his love. But yeah, there's like no good answer in this.
むしろどの答えであろうともよどみなく、素早く、そして確固たる信念と揺るがぬ強き自らの意志で選べるかどうか。
Yeah, so this is all kind of similar to what I thought. Like, who will choose first, basically. We have like George and Jessica having the same questions, and who will choose first? Who will be faster, basically.
その理由と意志の方が重要なのだ。私はそれを知りたいのだよ。ああ、我が末裔たちよ。お前たちはどのような答えを見せてくれるのか、実に楽しみだ。
Also, if Maria and Butler would have similar tests, who Maria would have in the second option? I have literally no idea. I don't know. Sakutaro?
私か。ああ、もちろん同じ問いを突きつけられたことがあったとも。
And you chose the third one, huh?
その悪魔の問いに見事答えたからこそ、私は黄金と名誉とあの魔女を我が物とすることができたのだよ。
That witch, definitely the third one.
私が選んだ答えはどれか言うまでもないよな。
Come on, just confirm this for me, please. Oh, come on. I think it's the third one. I think Kinzo chose third one. Let me know in the comments what you think. And the answer of Jessica and George we'll see in the next episode. It's getting really late and I'm getting really tired, so I cannot really think and read anymore, so we'll just end today's episode. And yeah, I'm surprised about this test. This is more simple and also more fucked up than I thought, so good job, Kinzo. Good job. You once again broke everything, so yeah. Anyway, thank you for watching the episode, thank you for being with me, and I'll see you next one. So thank you once again, and for the Pocket Watch. Let's going out.